Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you my new addition to the Hot Wheels wall tracks that I've shown in previous videos. This one's going to be an explanation, and then I'll do one where I actually run the cars. So here's the starter set, and remember, if you look at where the floor is, you can see I have kind of limited the height so that my small child is able to do it without having to stand on anything. Yeah, he's grown since then, but it's still a pretty good height. So here's the startup pack that we got a few years ago, and it came with the loop. And then here's the Midair Madness that I added, and you see how I nested them very closely together, as close as I could, really, to try and limit the height like I said. And then here is the power tower. As you can see, that came out a few years ago as well. Now, the transition between the two, I just used normal pieces. I didn't add anything new or different. Okay, now here is the next set that I got, that I have added in the series. This one is called the Roto-Arm Revolution. Now, I am limited in space horizontally. If we go over to here, I am limited. So I had to come up with a way to try and limit the size. As you can see, this is a very long set. You can see here's one end where it can connect to something else. And then the other end, actually I don't have the piece with me. I probably should have gotten it to show you, but it was a curve that would double back, because remember, all of these sets were separate play sets. Now, what I did was I took that piece out. I did not modify anything in case we want to move it later, and so playability per playset I didn't want to ruin. So I didn't cut this piece at all. This is from the power tower. If you look at where we are, from the power tower, okay? Now what I did is I hot glued some orange track, normal orange track. I've hot glued, I've cut it. I even put some rumble strips in, if you can see, with the hot glue. And I put in a wall to try and keep the cars from falling. And you can see where they come through, okay? So I've added that, and then I connected it in the back here. You can see that I could go straight through from the power tower. Now you can see also where I've extended it out of the wall. So you can see, because of that other piece that was supposed to come in, I had to add in this extension to keep it away from the wall, as you can see, to move it out a little bit so it goes straight into the Roto-Arm Revolution. So after the Roto-Arm Revolution, then we had bought the new Super Loop Chase Race set. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with that. So I had to try and figure out how I was going to connect that to this setup here. Now remember where I said this piece ended here. So if we look at the loop set, we can see that it starts right here, is where it starts, down here. And remember also, it uses D batteries in here that's best mounted on the floor, which is what's recommended. So I had to get from here, well, all the way down to here from up here. So what I did is I used some standard Hot Wheels track set. This is a standard piece, probably cut it to length. This is a corner piece off another set. I don't remember which one it was, unfortunately. And then I used some speed bumps, as you can see, hot glue I put in. And then I tried to transition, make this a very gentle transition for the Hot Wheels cars. Now I played with it a few times to figure out how, what angle I could use that they would still, they wouldn't fall off. Now you can see here also, I was limited by the height of the Roto-Arm Revolution. I didn't want to get too close to it, as you can see. And then I put a left turn in from another set I had. And then I put another transition piece. And then remember, this Hot Wheels loop set has a stop right here. It has a stop because maybe one or two cars most can go into that set. After that, it would really turn into a backup, and it could probably get kind of dangerous. So here it is again. This is my new and improved wall track set. Now watch the next video and I'll show it running some cars. Thank you.